spotted on the left shoulder, northbound side, on the right shoulder, I mean. Spotted. Can't get by me. Can't hide from me. I should have been a detective. I'll find you. Is that right, driver? Schneider driver, you old timer. Oh, you're still driving them dirty old trucks. Out here driving them dirty old trucks at his age, boys. Morning, Ray. We're at the schoolhouse, brother. Ray came and his get up and go, got up and went. That Popo ain't coming after me yet. I'm only doing 5 open. I think he is. Everybody else got some care. We'll get the gauge signal. Ray, you too young for that, brother. Too young, man. Don't be talking like that. Don't be in such a hurry, man. Don't be in such a hurry. Sometimes it works, but sometimes it don't. You should probably look up the statistics on young marriages. But yeah, you gotta take your time, man. I know every man, the majority of men really want to find somebody that loves them and they love them. But I think women think otherwise, but it's true. I'm here to tell you. Anybody ever jump in here, it's a woman. It's true. Good morning, Doug. Don't look like very many people on the road. No, it don't, does it? I'm waiting until my birthday. That's it. A couple of days. Just want my graduation. Graduating already? No way. I think he's like a sophomore or something. Oh, it's getting hot in here. Oh, no. Man, tornado, shoot. We agreed to wait till we 18. Okay, well, maybe. I mean, you better know. I mean, if you think it's the right thing, you'll know. Just remember, you got a lot of life to live. You know, it's a lot of opportunity for things to go wrong. Just looking out for you, man. You got a lot of life ahead of you. You'll see some stuff. To reach teenagers, especially males, young males, very hard. Gotta let your soul shine. All right, y'all. So today is Wednesday, January 28th, 2026. On this very day, in 1547, the death of King Henry VIII occurred. This day in 1547. And also on this day in history, in 1973, was the ceasefire on this day in Vietnam. And also the 1983 space shuttle disaster. All happened on this day in history. Little education for you. I'm sure some of you may remember one or two of those things, but you definitely do not remember 1547, the death of King Henry VIII of England. I don't remember it either, so don't feel bad. I wasn't here either. At least I don't think I was. You never know. I mean, maybe reincarnation does exist. I don't know. I don't have any evidence of it myself, but I've heard of some convincing stories. So now, you can teach someone else a little education. So if you know a Vietnam veteran, maybe you can remind them. Today was the ceasefire in 1973 in Vietnam. Monetized lives ain't doing too well anymore. I guess it doesn't know. I guess my thumbnails or my titles or whatever you call it are wrong. I need to invest some time into this channel to make it better. Where in the U.S. you hauling? Well, right now I'm in Tennessee, Liam. Headed over to Haw River, North Carolina. I'm going to deadhead over there and pick up a load. Then we're gonna bring it back to Tennessee. What a load, you know? What a load. It don't matter, I get paid for it. You drive a truck, Liam? Steady, all right. You know it, my friend, you know it. We're going to let our soul shine because it's better than moonshine and it's damn sure better than rain. All right, so how are we going to get out of here? Got a lot of traffic coming from the right. Might have to pull out and block the this lane, but there's a curve right there, so right. Oh, there's a car coming right when I was about to pull out. No, I'm a chef, bro. You're a chef, really? That's awesome. I enjoy grilling. I was going to pull out. Now there's a cop there. He probably wouldn't be too happy me making him stop. Oh, he's turning. You got your own kitchen, or like, I mean, I'm interested in that. Did you go to culinary school? Goodness gracious. I bet you're happy you don't work for Dave Ramsey, huh? I couldn't do it. Is that his name, Dave Ramsey? No, Dave Ramsey's the money guy. I'm thinking about that Gordon guy or something. Dave Ramsey. My gosh. I'm going to have to pull out in front of traffic. That's all there is to it. The only way we're going to get out of here. You got to make them stop sometimes, you know. If you don't, get out. Something only truckers know about. Gotta make them stop. Got to. better than right. Guess everybody's just waking up, just getting a cup of ambition. Gotta get that cup of ambition. I had mine. I guess the country's back to work now. There's more people on the road today than there has been all week. Show up so I can tell him about King Henry VIII. Today he died in 1547. This day. King Henry VIII died today in 1547. I'll tell our British mates. Hey Ghost, how you doing this morning? Fireball in the sky, shining bright like a diamond. We're getting on the big road right here. Getting on the big road. The Smoky Mountains. You didn't know, now you know. That's the Great Smoky Mountains. You probably see why they call them the Smokies. Because they always look like that. Well, I guess we'll be quiet and hang out this morning. I think people ain't very active. I'll go on with this cat for a little while. See what he does. Yeah, Texas. That wind coming off of it, shaking us a little bit. Waiting, jumping on. Let it roll, baby, roll. Let it roll all night long. Ah, pretty good. Haley Hall says hi. Well, good morning, world. It's a great day to be alive. You know the sun's still shining when we close our eyes. It's loaded. Well, no, it ain't too long. We ain't gonna be able to climb these mountains, these big hills over here. Gotta flip the switches on them. Morning, Ash. Ashraf Abu Dhabi. Alright. We speak English. We're in America. Hey, Alfonso. Good morning, Alfonso. Barely getting by. That's an old dump truck. I moved before. That's what I might be doing. I might go work on a rock quarry down there or something. Ford trucking, baby. Hey man, I don't think there's a lot of money in it though. You guys probably make up on $800 to $1,100 a week. It ain't too bad, I guess, depending on what part of the country you live in. $1,000, you know, be okay, depending on where you at. Down in Miami, $1,000 a week ain't gonna do you no good at all. All that's gonna do is feed you. They gonna pay the rent. Hey Thomas, we're doing pretty good. I got nothing to complain about. What about yourself? Morning, trucker. We truck it up. You know, we always always in this truck, hammering down the highways. Here, see a little middle spot right there. See if he's in there this morning. I don't think he is, but we'll see. I'm gonna look. See. And he is not there. And it's a good sign. Close to the end of the month. You doing okay? Well, okay is better than nothing, so. Why is gold going up? Well, gold is going up because it always goes up. Gold, precious metals like gold and silver and platinum and all that, that is what is considered currency. Real currency. Not fiat money, paper money. That's fiat money. It's worthless. So if you can invest in gold or precious metals, you'll do okay. As I said, that's real currency. Bingo, Gunner, bingo. Okay, you already knew, Thomas. Then you got these BRICS nations. You know, back what year was it? Back in the 70s. I think it was Nixon took us off the gold reserve. So other countries were wanting their gold. And America said, hell no. So we took off, so gold no longer backed the dollar. Because these countries got suspicious if we even had the gold we claimed we had. And so before America came off the gold, they told everybody, you ain't getting no gold. And I don't blame them. I wouldn't have either. That was actually pretty smart, although it was kind of shady and crooked. You got to take care of your own self first, you know. I don't blame them. That's real money. I mean, look at Fort Knox. That's where it all is, at least the big majority of it is. And now you got BRICS nations, China, Brazil, Russia, North Korea. They're all becoming the BRICS. Brazil, Russia, India. Anyway, there's like 5, 6, 7 of them, something like that. And they're all using gold, and they're going to back their currencies up, their paper money currency, fiat currency with gold. That's what the BRICS nations are doing right now. So they're investing in gold. They're buying bukus of gold. Because they understand, well, they're starting to copy what the United States done back in the day. So they're backing their fiat currency with real currency, gold. You're smart. Yeah, no, maybe not, I don't know, I'm just a stupid old truck driver. But yeah. It doesn't take much effort to be, you know, somewhat intelligent. I mean, see, you know everything I'm saying, Thomas. See, if one person knows it, someone else does. But then also, someone else doesn't. So you might teach someone something new, something that you find so basic and simple. There's somebody out there that doesn't know. You know, like, did you know this very day, January 28th, 1547, King Henry VIII passed away. And this day, in January 8th, 1973, the ceasefire of Vietnam occurred. In 1983, the space shuttle disaster occurred. You know, just a little bit of history. If you don't know your history, you're doomed to repeat it. And he's not sitting there eating. All right, hammer down. know gold has been of value over 5,000 years? Oh yeah, absolutely. So either paper gold, you know, like shares in gold, that's okay. I'm one of the people, I think you should have, if you're going to invest in gold, I think you should have physical gold as well. And make sure you can have it somewhere safe. I mean, you know, bury it in the ground if you have to. I think it's important to have a little bit of cash money on you and have some physical gold, silver, platinum in your possession, real currencies. So have it in shares and also have it in its physical form. Just don't let nobody know you got it. It's extremely valuable. I've heard for many years you can't eat gold, but you can't eat paper money either. That's a fact, ain't it? Make sure you tell someone where you keep it. Yeah, I'm not one of the people I tell everybody everything, you know. I keep some stuff for myself. But I guess since I'm doing YouTube now, you know, I'm kind of telling people things, you know, educating, sharing a little bit of knowledge and history and all this good stuff, talking about gold, silver, platinum, all those good precious metals. And diamonds really ain't that valuable, and here's why. They have created what you would consider like a shortage. So diamonds are actually plentiful, extremely plentiful. But they make it seem as if it's not. And that's why when you go buy an engagement ring or something, it costs you $3,500 for 1.5 carats. That's why, you know, so if everybody was aware that, oh my God, there's a lot of diamonds in the world, they wouldn't be as valuable. It'd be like the dirt. Like, oh, I'm not going to give you $3,500 for a handful of dirt. I would actually just, if I had physical metals like gold and silver and stuff, I would, and even then, I don't really trust that either. I trust me, myself, and I. Yeah, the ink was costly. Yeah, right, Sparks. But you know, that's what, I don't know if I can say his name on YouTube, because it's, people do not like it. I'll just say Adolf. You know, he was pretty smart. He understood what to do. And the first thing he done, well, he done a couple things simultaneously. And one thing he done was increase the value of the Reichsmarks. And he also rebuilt the nation of Germany and started with its infrastructure. And so what happened is, after all that, you know, America technically won World War II, but we let Stalin have his ego and let Russia claim that they won the war. That's what that was about. Like Patton was ready to go into Berlin, and Eisenhower told him no. So they let the Red Army flood into Berlin and overtake it. And that's you know, they did that on purpose, just to stroke Stalin's ego. So if you look it up on the internet, you'll see that it will tell you Russia won World War II, but America and Russia were allies. Stuff people don't like to hear. It's just history. Like, oh my God. Like, nothing against the Russians. They ain't done nothing to me, physically anyway. Yeah, I don't have my microphone, Thomas. I apologize, brother. Yeah, the Adolf rebuilt Germany, started with the infrastructure. So if you build your infrastructure, you know, all you gotta do is look around like, okay, we need to rebuild our infrastructure. And so he done it in a fashion to where he can move panzers and tanks extremely fast. This is where Blitzkrieg and all that comes from. And so that's why American roads we copied them. That's why our roads are built, you know, so sturdy to hold trucks and stuff. But it's mainly to transport convoys of militaries in the military. Tanks, 80-ton M1A1 Abrams tanks flying down the highway 60 miles an hour. That's why they're built to sustain the weight of tanks and shit. We copied the Germans. And that's, you know, like, what was that battle in 1991 at Desert Storm? Can't remember the name of it. When Saddam, you know, got done fighting the Iranians. So Iraq was broke. And so what they do, what does nations like that do? Well, they went and robbed their neighbor, Kuwait. And then NATO got involved and sent the Americans over there, and they came in through, I think, Syria in tanks. Yeah, Russia got in first because we let them get in first. Yeah, Thomas, you're in Thailand, that's right, yeah. I'm happy to see you in here today, Thomas. It's awesome, man. So, Thomas is very intelligent. I really enjoy talking to people with intelligence, so that way I can learn too. You know, I don't know everything. I think I can learn a lot from you, Thomas. That's what you did back in the 60s and 70s, probably all through the 80s. So you put all your money in real currency such as gold and precious metals. Yes, 1963, 65 roads for 2 tanks in Thailand. Yeah. I asked the engineer why so big. Then he said they Viet might invest. What about Vietnam? Hey Thomas, today marks a day in history. For 1973, the ceasefire in Vietnam occurred today in 1973. There's an air traffic controller in Thailand. Okay. I remember you saying that last week when we spoke. Is your nationality American? You just moved to Thailand? It's getting hot in here. I taught radar approach in Thailand. Oh, I bet that was fun. Over in Thailand, living like a king. That's nice, Thomas. Congratulations, man. You done well, man. You done well. It's so hard to invest in gold these days because it's so expensive to even get in it. But if you can, it's a good time to do it. Always a good time. Truck trailers and smoke. You're very welcome, Thomas. You deserve it. That's what happens when you use your head, you know. It's people, you know, it's not that hard to just try to be a little bit intelligent. And if you can do that, you'll have success. Like financial freedom success. Not like success at your job and all that baloney. Because you don't have to work your entire life as long as you're smart. I mean, you ain't got to be extremely intelligent. You just got to have a little bit of intelligence. Radar Center in the 1960s and 70s. Many guys died in air traffic control. I would say so. 60s and 70s in New York City. That's JFK. Got into that because you were in the Navy flying planes. So I did it with the Air Force. Tell you what, if you want to join the military, but you're like, hey, you don't want to be an infantry soldier, join the Air Force. Try your best to join the Air Force because them guys got it made. I went to work at age 22, that's what we do there. That's of course. I'm smoking and drinking after work. Use Air Force, yeah, okay. Yeah, Thomas said, yep, you want it, you got it. Join the Air Force if you want it, baby. Thomas knows. Radar. So you were from New York? Yep, that's right, Paul. Hi, Paul. Born in New York. You ever come back to the U.S., Thomas? It's hot in here. It's cold in here. Yeah, now it's like that everywhere, Thomas. I remember when I was growing up as a kid, in places people would still smoke. And then them one day it just ended. Well, that's good. Now you can't smoke anywhere. Even like in downtown Knoxville, Tennessee, you can't even smoke outside in Knoxville. No, you would not go back to the U.S. Okay. I'd say not. I'd say you live pretty damn good over in Thailand. So did you listen to Robert Kiyosaki? You know who that is, Robert Kiyosaki? He was I think he was a fighter pilot in Vietnam, the Navy or Air Force, I'm not sure which branch. Should we go out with you? Yeah. That's enough to get a man to do just about anything. Well, good, anything. Men do a lot of things for women, even bad things. Robert Kiyosaki, Japanese American. He was a pilot in Vietnam. He talks about his gold. He tells a story about being in Vietnam and he'll see this woman and pay spot for gold. Now it's getting cold here. I turned the heat back on. Now I'll have to crack the window. Thailand stuff is awesome. Kids takes fucking much. Yeah, I remember you saying that last week. Ace pilot. Oh, he was an ace. Not many ace pilots. I've heard his name before. I don't know what Kiyosaki's rank was. I don't know. visit. F-105s. Is that the Mustang? Is the F-105? I'm not very familiar with aviation, but I know a F stands for fighter, a B stands for bomber. Which one was the better one? The F4? Simply because it's got 2 engines. If I ever get rich enough, I'm gonna come to Thailand and visit you, Thomas. Oh, he's a big fighter. Okay, yeah. See, once you said that, now it brings back that memory that I knew that. I said, if I ever get rich, Thomas, I'll come to Thailand and visit you. Sit down and have a cup of tea and talk. Maybe I'll invest in some gold. Maybe about a decade I'll be able to come over. I mean, if you're still here. Yeah, that'd be awesome. What part of Thailand you in? Alright. Yeah, I can do that. People are not good, they are excellent. That's awesome. Yeah, see, that's me. I'm small town material. At 5 a.m. I put out my trash can in a bag of, like, you get up early every day, huh? Treats for the men. Oh, that's cool. I bet they really like that. I never thought about doing that for the trash people that pick up the trash. 555. I like it. I like it. I bet they do. Anytime people get something they like for free, man, they'll love you. There's something wrong with them. Some people out there, you can't do nothing for them. I get them Thai power drinks. I think Thailand is where Red Bull was created. I actually got one in my cup holder right now. I know it's not good for you, but oh well. Ain't nothing really good for you. Too much of anything's bad for you, they say. I mean, you can't get out of this world alive anyway. I mean, that might be the wrong philosophy to have, but I don't know. All 5 guys don't know my name. Red Bull, 1000% right. All right, I thought it was right. Thomas, thanks for verifying that. Yeah, I don't think a lot of people know that Red Bull was actually created in Thailand by a hard labor worker. That he wanted to. Good morning, Sam. I speak 3 types of Thai language. I bet that took some effort. But he wanted to figure out a way to get him and his people, you know, a little bit more energy. So he experimented with things, and he ended up creating Red Bull in Thailand. Hey, thanks, Thomas. You're smart as well, my friend. His son got into a bad car accident. I don't know if I knew that or not. You know how sometimes you'll know something but you forget it, and then you remember, like, yeah, I did know that, you know. But I can't do energy drinks. Yuck. Just my opinion. That's okay, Sam. Thailand. I drink a lot of Red Bull. Well, I don't drink a lot of it. I drink water, Red Bull, coffee, and alcohol. Sometimes I drink a modest amount. Sometimes I go overboard. But I guess that's okay. I'm human. Red Bull is popular here. I guarantee it is. Red Bull gives you wings. I'm drinking one right now. Well, I ain't even opened it yet. I haven't opened it yet, but here it is. Look, I got me one. I got me a Red Bull. Red Bull, baby. Red helps when I get sleepy. Try not to overdo it. Yeah, I hear people say that, especially truck drivers. You know, they say smoking helps stay awake when they need to stay awake. Yes, Sam meet Thomas, Thomas meet Sam. Sam's a good dude. He's Canadian. Sam's from, I think, British Columbia, Calgary or something. Thailand before? Red Bulls keep his truck rolling. Red Bull gives you wings, baby. Disclaimer, does not give you wings. Only been to Canada and USA. Love it here. Unfortunately, Thailand now is overpopulated with tourists, but not my town. Only guys from USA, one from Australia. Oh, nice. I bet they done the same thing you did, Thomas, to even get to Thailand. Invest in gold and precious metals. That's probably the only reason they're over there. Now they're living like human gods. It's awesome. It's awesome, man. I'm proud of you guys, man. Done right. I'm a dual citizen, live in Canada, but was born in Montana. Lived there for many, many years. Oh, so you're actually an American. I didn't know that, Sam. One guy did have Mac Silver. Yeah, Canada does have some great outdoors to relax in. I went to Canada once in Ontario. I wasn't there long. The Canadians threw me out. They said I was too dangerous. What? Well, y'all judge. Y'all are pretty quick to judge. Mom equals many. Okay, mom. Oh man. I couldn't help myself if I heard a Thai person talk and I knew that. I think I spotted one in the window here. To give a Thai woman a compliment, you say, "Kun sway makrup." Kun sway makrup. Sway, beautiful. That sounds like Thai might be pretty easy to learn. I know Mandarin is extremely hard. I ain't really got no reason to learn Thai. I don't ever, very seldomly do I meet Asians. I actually met one in about 7 years, 8 years. And she was Chinese, and she knew English. She travels the world. Girl traveled the world, son. I don't know what she did, but travels the world. Be right back. All right, Thomas. Very good, Gunner. All right, thanks, Thomas. Oh, I got cut out. Yeah, it happens. It happens. Hey, Freddie. Freddie. The boys are back in town. I've been running down the road in the same spot. all need to invest in gold. I think it's what, spot like $4,000 now for spot. And then you got these folks, man, they want you to, like these like gold firms, they want you to minimum to even get into it, 10 grand. But there's a lot of people that can do it, you know. I personally can't do it. If I can one day, I would want to put your money in real currency. Fiat currency is worthless. I mean, it loses value like daily. US dollar. Good morning, Kales. Are you a racer? You damn right I'm a racer. I'm in a hurry and don't know why. Yep, and they are bidding like crazy. Absolutely. That's what the Biden administration done. They fired up the print press, buddy, and they propped up the economy with billions and billions of dollars. That's what they done to the housing market. That's why your rent is $2,000, $1,800, $3,500 a month. That's why. Because they're just pushing the can, they're kicking the can down the road. That's what they're doing. They're pushing off the inevitable. That's your favorite song, Kels? All right. Freddie's homeless. Drive a truck, Freddie. Yeah, tell me, Thomas, what's that? You know, we always want to learn over here. We're an educational channel. We learn together. We talk about all kinds of stuff. Gold, real estate. We've seen just randomly. So we know how to have some fun over here. Why are you homeless, Freddie? The housing market got you? Job don't pay enough to sustain a living? That is actually fairly common. Food costs more than car insurance. Oh yeah, it's ridiculous. Freddie, it is. You know, I mean, if you just have an understanding of basic economics, you'll see why things are the way they are. So back when Nixon kicked the U.S. dollar off the gold standard, Freddie, that's when the U.S. dollar became worthless. But in all reality, he really didn't have a choice. He had to. Hear about a group called Hassan Sean? I don't think so, Tom. No, I don't think I've ever heard that before, Thomas. Turn the heat back on. We just bottomed up. They just burn, buddy. Oh yeah. Brunei, Singapore, Malaysia, etc. Okay. Gotcha. Okay, where are you getting at? I see where you're going, but what are you... Oh, yeah, I think I have heard that before. It's, yeah, it's like bricks and all that, yeah. There's 11 nations. while back somewhere. 'Cause I like, just out of hobby, I like to study law and I study economics. And you know, I look into gold and all that. That's why I have so, you know, not, I wouldn't say so much knowledge, but that's why I obtain knowledge on these topics. They're very powerful currency. There's this one nation that's currency is worth more than any nation in the world. It's a little small nation. I think it's in Asia. I can't remember the name of it. Thomas is going to talk us all into leaving the U.S. going to Asia. Financial resources. Oh, it's something I need to look into, huh? Your son's 55, he'll eventually come there. Where's he at? Where's your boy at? Go see him, put him on a live, and you can see your son. That'd be something, wouldn't it? He's been iron working for 17 years, subcontractor. My knee gave out, and boom, homeless. Yeah, it can happen, you know. Life can change in a blink of an eye. Like, literally, it can change. That's why it's important that you know, you learn how fiat currency operates and what real currency is. This is why. This is why you're responsible with your money. Your alleged money. This is why. Yeah, we're all sorry to hear that, Fred. I don't know what to tell you to do. Because in this game of life, we're all alone in it. Nobody's there for you. That's how it is for me. Nobody's there for me. I only got me to depend on. I ain't got me. I'm in your shoes. This is real. This life is real. This is real life right here. Laugh out loud. I know. It's about followers and likes now. Fred, to be honest, I still don't know what it's about. But it seems that way. Followers and likes. It does seem that way. The only thing I would know to do in a situation like that, if I was homeless, I guess depending on what your age is, how able you are, get your CDL, live in a truck, drive a truck. Other than that, I don't know what to tell you. Find somebody with a heart that's rich and help you out, or go to the mission or something. I don't know. I have no idea, Fred. If I could help you, I would. Try. I say that's a shame. You work your entire life, and then something happened to you. Ain't nothing there for you. It gives you the thought of like, why even bother? Why bother? Why are we working? Why don't we just live off the land, you know? We don't need money to survive. I mean, it's a luxury. It gives you luxury. It gives you electricity, running water in a home, indoor plumbing. There's a roof over your head, you know. You don't need all those things. In all reality, you don't. It's just a game a rat race that they put in front of everybody, and if you don't participate, they see you as lesser than. Like, oh, you're not working and paying your taxes. Well, what's it matter to you? I'm happy living off the land, you know. That's the way it's been for a long time. People forgot how to do that. Nowadays, all they know is work, 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 work. Don't matter if you're there for your young kids or not. Just, you better get up and go to work. Understand it myself. Or if you're smart with your money, it's not that hard. You just gotta talk to the right people, create the right friends. If you got friends and you ain't learning things and learning together, I wouldn't even call that friends. Learning to have a better living, all that, you know. If you ain't progressing in life with your so-called friends, then they're not friends. I mean, learning together. Is that right, Thomas? Learn. All you do is hang out with your friend, and all they want to do is ride around town and go somewhere and hang out and drink. I mean, they ain't gonna go nowhere. Now, who was that said years ago, like, show me your friends and I'll show you your future? That holds more truth than anything. You got to be positive, Fred. Now, without positivity, positive thinking, you're going to go nowhere, but continuously to go down. You got to be positive. It doesn't matter how bad it is. It does not. You got to be positive and try and make better decisions. Regardless, you got to get up every day and try to figure something out. Cold pee-pee, cold papa. If anyone could look it up, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. There you go, Thomas. You can send me an ounce of gold to that P.O. box. Nice to see you got a sense of humor. Gotta have a sense of humor, y'all. Hey, Bill. At your age, you gotta make new friends every day or you will be out. Yeah, I remember what 555 is. It's ha ha ha. That's why I laughed. Yeah. I remember, my friend Thomas, I remember everything. Almost everything. I remember everything. I agree 1,000% billion. Gunner, you're good. Thanks, Thomas. I appreciate it, brother. Appreciate you, brother Thomas. Thomas is our new friend and new subscriber. He found us last week. He is a good man, that Thomas guy. He is his ethnicity is American, but he's resided in Thailand for the past a lot of years, I'm sure. Steady for the past 6 years. That's awesome. That's what I like to hear. I like to hear happy news. And sad news, we'll just destroy it with positivity. Gotta be positive. Life is too hard to be negative all the time. Doesn't matter how bad it is. Like, you gotta accept your reality and turn it into something great. Although that sounds like a shitty thing to say, but it's true. You got to do something, because it ain't sitting around waiting. Ain't nothing going to come to you. You got to get up and go get it. Every day is happy people here. All right, see, that's my type of environment. But I live in America where it's nothing but a rat race, chasing that almighty dollar. I need a dollar, dollar is what I need. Hey, hey. Song back today. English is in all schools there. That's good. I already know English. I'd already fit right in. That's my official language, is English. Primary language. I don't see myself moving to Mexico, so I need to just forget it. Everything I learned about Spanish doesn't hold any value to me. off. Sometimes that happens. Might be busy. Kels is probably working today. She's a blood runner. She runs blood all over the state of Indiana. She's a hard worker. She works every day. Good woman. She gives it her all every single day. Driving on ice. All right. Keaton number 9 in Thailand. Made English and language in all schools here. Huh. I didn't know that. Do I ever hear of Air America? No, I don't. Kels is driving on ice. Well, that ain't, don't let it break your stride, Kels. King 9 was educated in the USA. You know, so was Kim Jong-un. He was educated in the USA as well. The North Korean dictator. Funny how America's enemies are educated in the U.S. That's so funny. 555. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I saw a bunch of accidents this all week. You know, 12 years ago, Indiana got about 3 or 4 foot. About 12 years ago, Indiana got 3 feet, I think. Pilots got paid back $44 for flying in SEALs in the 1960s. Man, $44, that's pretty good money back then for them. Silver. I was paid in gold for everything I've done. Silver, platinum. GI paid $250 a month. Yeah, soldiers don't make much money at all. It's a W9, Jose. Play. It feels good to be a little bit smart, don't it, Thomas? I'm just not smart enough to get my YouTube channel to take off. I'm not smart enough to get sponsors. Maybe someday soon make some product videos, maybe get somebody to get some paid advertisers. Yeah, hey Gunner, we want you to advertise our product, man. I'm like, yeah, man, here's $25,000. Alright. But I had to tell them, hey, I'm brutally honest. If it ain't worth the doggone, I ain't going to tell them it's great. Back to 1964 in the U.S. Because my windows fogged up again. Life's cars over in Bangkok for free of charge. That's what I thought. I was curious. I work for Michigan, Kenworth, Dearborn, Michigan. Okay. Holy cow, there's a Popo right there. Goodness gracious. Spotted. Slow this battleship down. We're going a wee bit too fast, not too much, but. That's awesome, Jose. I don't think I've ever been to that Kenworth up there in Dearborn. I used to live in Taylor. Whatever in the area, stop on by. Alright, Jose, yeah, I will. I used to come up there all the time. I used to live in Taylor. Says yep. Lost my train of thought. Oh, it's going on 10 p.m. there. Better hang in there. Best of luck. I appreciate that, Thomas. Chop D. Good luck and tie. All right. I appreciate you, Thomas. Thanks for being here on your wonderful evening and my beautiful morning. We'll see you next time, Thomas. God bless you, my friend. Sleep is the key to tomorrow's success, Thomas. Sleep well, my friend. Thank you, Crub. Thank you. Whitfield, 42 miles. Just under half a tank. Covered in ice. Pretty though, ain't it? Pretty. Bottomley grow Christmas trees for everybody. So if you go to shop at Costco, Home Depot, you saw a Christmas tree, it came from this area, Bottomley. That's who grows the Christmas trees. Good people, now I'll tell you, they're good folks. So if you get a Christmas tree next year, make sure it came from Bottomley. Those people are they're good people. They really are. We needed a good freeze before spring, you know it? I bet it probably won't hurt the insect population at all, though. We'll probably see a trillion mosquitoes and getting bit by mosquitoes all the time. If you're like me, they love you. Mosquitoes love to bite you. Can't stand it. Hey, Jeff. America. Good morning to you from America. We're in the great state of Virginia. You know, today, in this day in history, January 28th, 1547, King Henry VIII passed away. Just thought you might want to know some of that history since you're in Scotland. King Henry VIII of England passed away this day in 1547. Great state of Tennessee. Where are you from? I'm in old Tennessee. got that hillbilly accent. I guess that's how it is growing up back in the day in the mountains. Everybody talked real funny. But I think maybe everybody else talked funny. Maybe I don't. Maybe all of them do. Who knows? Oh, you're in England. Okay. Another spotted. Another one sitting in the middle right there. I don't know if you heard me, but this day in history in 1547, King Henry VIII passed away on this very day in 1547. Tell all your British mates, you know, a little bit about your own history in England. So if you didn't know, now you know. Which I can't tell you anything about King Henry VIII. I really don't even know anything about him besides this is the day he died. 1547. We get a lot of English folks in the chat. Manilow's from England. Some other dudes from Manchester. Get some people from Ireland and Scotland. Seems like a bunch of good mates. Y'all say mates. We don't ever say the word mate. Never. They just say buddy, pal, and friend. Some people say homie. Oh, that's my homie. From England too, but I'm a rocket man. Don't know what they're talking about, do they? guess I'll end this live, and maybe we'll do one later on today. Unless y'all just want to sit back and relax and watch the show. Hey, Tex. Stop anyway, get some fuel somewhere. I don't know where I want to stop at though. Maybe get some fuel somewhere. I guess we'll see you around later on today, maybe. I don't know. So y'all enjoy the rest of your morning. We should be back again someday. Maybe later today, I don't know. It's checkout time.